Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And we have the Chevy Bison in front of us. It's the Chevy Bison slash GMC General from Sergei Selonik. And the reason why we're doing this is because he just dropped an update today. This is the 4.0 version, and boy did he add some accessories. This is what we're doing today. We're going to keep it in the shop. We're going to go through all of the changes that were made in the update, see all the different accessories, and instead of taking it for a drive, I am going to take it outside of the shop so we can see what it is that we built, and you can kind of take a look at it from the inside. On the outside, maybe we'll just kind of drive around the block or anything, but we're going to go into detail on all the different accessories, and it's already going to be a long enough video that I don't want to put you guys to sleep with a drive-in edition. Maybe I'll do that on my Sunday video, but for now, let's get into what is new in the 4.0 update. So right now we see there's a couple different variations that he puts in all of his cabs. Right now I have a sleeper on here, and it's the sleeper Benz, but there is also another type of sleeper. It's shorter. And then there is an able body sleeper. And then you can get a Pan Am sleeper. So there are 4 different types of sleepers. And then he does all kinds of variations based on those 4 sleepers. For example, if you see anywhere where it says right, then basically what it's going to do is it's going to take and move the steering wheel to the right side just like it does. So if I go ahead, we're already on Pan Am. So let me go ahead here. I'm going to click on this one and you'll see the steering wheel jump over to what we're used to seeing more in the States, in Canada. Okay, so we've got the different variations of the sleepers. We have the different, left and right side. And they also have something here you want to pay attention to. It's called front axles. I'm just going to go ahead and type in front as a search. So we can see that if we go ahead and pick any of these, it changes the entire grille. So here's what it looks like without the front axles. This is kind of typically what we've seen, but adding this on here changes the look entirely. It actually drives these tires up, or it drives them back a little bit and changes the whole front design. So you essentially get like 2 different looks in the same truck, in addition to the Chevy versus the GMC branding. And for those of you that don't know, the branding is right here for Chevy. You also can change this out. The other place where you can do it is on the steering wheel, which we'll see on the inside, and then of course you can change it on the mud flaps. If we go into the accessories, you can see that there are a ton more accessories on this update. There's so many. So if you want to get to the rear of the truck, by the way, I believe you have to slide over here. It's not as easily seen when you pop around here. Maybe I need to pop it up from this side. Can't remember. I don't know why I'm not getting that option right now. So let's take it back. Maybe it has to do with that. Okay, so another addition that we see is he's added, so let's just go ahead and go with the Benz. I like this one. So it's a little bit longer sleeper, not a tall one. And what we're also going to do is, he's had 6x4s in here before, but this is the first time he's had an 8x4. So we'll go ahead and look at that. So we get 3 axles in the back, and you can do it either in black or in paint. It just so happens that my color here is black. By the way, this skin, there is a very large skin pack that comes with it from Richard Brown, and he's got some of his typical stuff. He's got these designs, but he also has some of his more typical stuff where he'll actually brand it with like real trucking lines. So there's quite a few that you can look through here. He's also got the Buick GM, which he has previewed quite a bit on his Facebook channel. I'll leave a link down to his channel on Facebook so you can see all of the different paints that he's doing for all the different trucks. It's just really amazing. So this thing is fully loaded with skins, complete update. So that is another thing that's really been changed. If we go back to here, So he's added a few more bumpers in here, and there's actually two different distinctions here. So let's go ahead and load up a big one here, and we can put lights on that if we want. We could actually go chrome if we want. And this other node down here is kind of this lower section. I'm going to go ahead and do this license plate paint. And from here we can kind of customize it. I've thrown in a Montana license plate, a GMC because we will be driving a GMC, and a Cummins engine because that's what I'm going to put in it. But we need to make sure that it's GMC, so let's go to the logo, change that. Here we go. We can go to the rear bumper and make sure we get the GMC General. The last thing that we need to do, I know I'm kind of skipping around here. Oh, it's already in there. And we can do two different kinds of black, two different kinds of blue, two different kinds of yellow, all in the GMC. And of course you have those same variations all in Chevy as well. But let's just go ahead and go with that one that's not quite as reflective. We'll jump back out to the outside now that we know how to really kind of brand this thing. Let's see if I can get back to my original skin. Boom. That's what we're doing today. Other options, we can change out the grill. I like this black one, but you can go chrome, you can go vertical, you can go horizontal. Tons of different options on here that really, it's like this is above and beyond what I was expecting would come out of an update out of this truck. He just has loaded it up. 3 different bull bars on here. Basically, yeah, just chrome paint, and I guess what would be like an aluminum. So someone tell me what this is. It's just going to put these words up here. So 0092. I don't know what that means. For those of you that are real truck drivers or know a little bit more about the Chevy Bison and the GMC General, I don't know what they mean. This one puts the lettering up here. Or right here. It's very hard to see when you have black, so I just go ahead and leave it up here. Let's get back to all these accessories. Bull bar. Did we do that one? Were there 2 of them? Okay, so he's labeled them bull bar. This is just the grill. Then we've got different lights. We can go black. We can go paint. We can go chrome on it, is what it looks like. We can go single light with paint. And then we can go these double lights that are square. Lots of different options. Really good to see. And we can add protection there in Chevy or GMC. Not going to need that today. It's still pretty warm out. Did we change that logo? Yeah, that logo should have changed, yeah, to the GMC. That's pretty good. Up top, we've got our visors, and I believe he's added a few more. So we can do a short one, medium, we can do a long, and then a medium and a long in chrome. Cabin lights, we've got a couple different options. We picked the different nodes for. I'm just going to keep it the way it is right now, but you know how it is to pick out these different nodes. Horns, you can get it set up with, let me see here. I believe I have the Grover horn, yeah. So you can use the sound fixes for this. Turbo wing, I don't have it added on. It's probably going to go ahead and... Oh, it does not. So there's your turbo wings. Wow. That's kind of cool. Yeah, okay, so these aren't going to be compatible, these 2 down here. But he's got a few different options. I'm going to go ahead and go without that because I really want to be showing off the sleeper lights. I definitely want to be checking out the beacons. You can go double, single, or you can just go with this custom one. I'm going to probably keep that custom one. We also have a reverse light in addition to these cab lights, so that's pretty cool. He's got a couple different options with headache racks, and these things are beefy. So you can go 1 or 2, and basically the difference between them is really where your trailer cables are going to go with this. I think we'll keep it more old style. If you want to go like logging, you can do that, and this one is just beefy chrome. I'm going to keep it like this, so we keep our trailer cables. We've got a couple different options. We can load these boxes on both the left and the right side. Keep it chrome. We can go like a brushed aluminum. We can go with this just single step. We can also make customizations to the tanks. We can make them black, make them chrome. This is actually changing the one on the other side. So that changes that back one. And then for the front one actually disappeared here. But left step, we can go and make it, so let me see, step left paint. And then this one should be step right paint. Probably make it the same on the other side. There we go. So you got the steps, and you got all of that in black. I don't know, I can't find the node right now, but I would ideally change them all to chrome or change them all to paint. I believe you can change the exhaust. I just need to find the node for it. There it is. So you can go with a custom exhaust, have a miter cut, short, standard, exhaust long 45, 90, and that's what you get. Oh, you actually get a few more. You get a single too. So if you just want to do one side, bunch of different options here. I'm really blown out of the water by all of these options that he is putting on, especially since he isn't charging anymore for the update. Most people don't, but this is quite a few updates that go into this one, and it's probably why, unfortunately, the kind of bad news, if you don't have the truck, it is a fabulous truck and it's got all these options, but he is raising the price. Up until now, up through version 3, he's kept it at the same price as the beta release, and he has announced that it is going to go up. I don't know what that price is going to be. I think that cutoff date was either today or yesterday. And I'm recording this actually on a Wednesday. So, but well worth it. I would still pay more even if it was more. Okay, so we have to add, now that we have a third set of axles, let's go ahead and, what did I choose for these? I think I chose, no, that's not what I chose. Chrome. Oh, that's what I chose. 24.5. And we get the classic. Change it. Boom. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit different. But looking pretty good. Let's go to the inside and see what options we have there. We do actually have 4 different colors. So the outside is black and red. So I could either go with the black or the red. But the way you're designing it, you could also go blue. Or you can do this yellow, orange, brown. It's more of a brown, really. We got our steering wheel already. Let's go ahead and look at the options. Hanging items, I put a fan in. This is like some Sissel stuff. Sun visor, we've already covered. CB radio, there's only one option. You can throw it in there. Pretty cool. We do have room for GPS. You can pick the 6500 or the 8500. Driver's plate. This you actually get a color of the panel. Let's go ahead and make it red, because what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to make these seats red, and I'm going to make this door panel red, so we all match. Oh, and I might as well go ahead and pick the red from this mode. Nothing to change on the flooring or the shifter as of right now. Not bad. I mean, it's already looking pretty good. And those are for the filters, which we didn't touch yet. Those are on the outside. But yeah, a lot of accessories going on here. I believe that changing these panels, the seat colors, I believe those are changes as well. But he's just added a ton of accessories. He's added the 8x6 chassis. Also, something that you won't really see right here is he had multiple add-ons before, and they were separate downloads, and now everything is bundled into one. So once you get the update from him, or once you buy the truck, everything comes, and there's like 5 or 6 different add-ons. You can just throw them all in, add them to your mod manager, add them, take them, leave them out, whatever. It's your call. And everything's just kind of bundled into one. And I think he broke it into 2 different versions of the base of the truck instead of it just being the base Chevy GMC. I think there's 2 bases, and it still comes with a key, which you need. That's about it. You can change the main mirrors to be paint or chrome. I didn't see a difference well, there, never mind. I changed the color. I didn't see it when I organized it earlier. But yeah, you can go with the paint or you can go with the chrome. I like the detail here too. I think this was already in here before. But he's made quite a few updates, as you can see. I mean, just look at the nodes, guys. There's quite a bit more. You can do a whole lot more, especially with adding a lot more chrome to them. But the two different body designs, the bull bars, being able to add this down below, it really makes it so you can customize it nice and make it your truck. These added sleepers and all the variations. Again, you can go steering wheel left side, steering wheel right side, or you can go back to that other model of truck, which we see right here, this front axle version, which kind of chopped off and I lost everything that I just did. But nonetheless, pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of options. Let me know what you think. I definitely think that this truck is worth it. Let's go take it out and I'll drive it around. Let's see what... Yeah, so I've got a 450 horsepower Cummins 855, and I think we're going to stick with... Yeah, let's go with an 8LL. 19.58 initial, 3.36 final. So let's go ahead and confirm those changes. And let's just kind of drive it around the block. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are in the truck in the yard. Let's go ahead and get her started. Oh, she sounds good, that Cummins 855. Just a couple quick touches. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot with the mirrors. Pretty good visibility. But I'm probably not going to raise myself up too much, but I am going to mess a little bit with these the steering wheel. And so this is a little bit different. This would normally be your tilt, and this is actually acting more like your tilt right now. And I think we can make this. This is actually the portion that would go in to the dash or away from the dash, but it's so just note that these are opposite. It doesn't have any limitation on what you can do, but just keep that in mind. I'm going to keep the mirrors exactly the way they are. Let's just go ahead and take her for a drive around. So this is what she looks like from the inside. I actually made the change back to having the brown, but I don't think I retained all the difference, all the differences in the looks. Retained some of them. We still have that. Actually, we don't have that since I changed it that one time to go back to the different model. But you guys saw it in the shop. She's looking good. I really like that sleeper on there. Really can use it more of like a long haul. I didn't like the original sleeper that was on it, but now that we have a bunch of different options now, it's pretty cool. Good visibility with those mirrors. Got my cooler there, my waters and lunchbox. We'll get going. Nice small movements coming out of that CB, the CB radio. Cable and everything. I like that touch with the fan. I wonder if I can get back by going here. Nope, I cannot. This is not a through street. Oh, maybe I need to move forward a little bit so we can see what's going on here. Looks like we should be able to turn right here. But just want you to kind of get an idea of the seats, the carpet, everything like that. What's going on. There's a lot of detail in here. And this detail was in here before, but just adding all of the different accessories, you saw how we can build it out with bumpers and everything. We didn't even touch the air filters. There's 3 different options for each of the air filters too. And this wasn't even my favorite grill, but it is an option. And that just about does it. That's probably a great way to end a video. So show you guys a little bit of the outside and a little bit of the inside. But obviously the meat and potatoes here was in the shop. So let's go ahead and call it good. If you enjoyed this video, if you got something out of it, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing so you can see all of my videos. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.